I started my entrepreneurship journey 2,359 days ago, and I'm only marginally better off than when I started. I'm Brianna. I am an entrepreneur, except I have nothing. I'm back in the position of needing to start a business, and it feels it's just tiring because I thought I would be rich and successful by now. Like, I honestly thought I would be rich and successful by now. And it's at the point where it's like, at this point, you have to do it. Like, you have no other option. You've put all this time into it. You just have to do it. And I've heard of the sunk cost fallacy. Like, sometimes you just need to cut your losses, but I'm so sure of what I'm doing or what I'm meant to do and be that I can't give up. This is my child. Stop stepping on that. I'm so sure of what I'm meant to do and be and have that I can't walk away. There's clearly nothing to walk away to. It's like I don't have other options really. So I'm gonna share with you like I used to. I started this channel in 2018. November 2018, I started the channel to document my entrepreneurship journey. I used to say, I'm Brianna. I don't have a job, but I do have a dream, and this is my journey. And I was sharing about the process. At this point, I do have a job. I just don't have a business. I have a dream too. It's like before I had more optimism, more like blind optimism, and I had a pretty good idea of what to do with the business I was trying to do, which was blogging, because I'd had a successful blog as a military spouse. I mean, successful in that people really liked it. People would talk to me about it. Like, I would come home to Missouri and there would be like a grown man telling me, I read your blog and I really enjoyed it. You're a really good writer. So I knew pretty much how to monetize a blog, but I just couldn't write the same way. So I couldn't make it work. And I never had that feeling of being in the right place. Even when I did have a business in 2020 that made money, it always felt like a placeholder. Um, I so but I ultimately quit, which I've never really said is because my partner just literally did not value me. And she didn't want to split the money half and half, even though she agreed that I was doing like 90% of the work. And that, I think, was the first time I really understood my self-worth and really I was able to conceptualize how much I had been doing to get so little. And it wasn't just in the business, but it was like in our relationship, my relationship with her, but then in so many other relationships in so many areas, I was doing so much work only to get half of what I actually deserved. So that was a turning point or a tower moment. I need to stop and say, I've gotten plenty of new subscribers recently, and I don't know why people are subscribing. I don't know what people are here for, but I appreciate it. I appreciate people being interested, like whatever you came for. You're going to get me. You're going to get this entrepreneurship journey right now. I'm so tempted to get on here and teach you about the things that I've learned, but it just doesn't feel like what I want to do online. I mean, you can get any number of people telling you about the mistakes they made in entrepreneurship or what you should do. And I don't know, I just don't feel like that's going to, just doesn't feel right for me. So I'm telling you about this. Okay, so I'm a life coach. I invested a lot of money to do this program for 5 months last year, and I am a fully trained and certified life coach. I know that I'm a very good life coach. Even before doing the training, I understood that I had a gift of counseling. I have a gift of being able to see things from multiple perspectives. I have the gift of communication. I am gifted to do this work. So doing the training was sort of like legitimizing it, but it also trained me because you can have intuition, but I had to go through this process of learning really how to conduct sessions and how to hold space for people instead of go approaching things like wanting to show what I know, wanting to come in and save people. I really had to learn. I really had to learn. Let's not waste these. I really had to learn that it's not my job to save people. I'm just here to help. I'm here to hold space powerfully and offer the reframes that they need. Yeah, that's a really good place for it. Offer my tools, offer my energy, just be there. So I'm glad I did it for that. I also learned some pretty cool skills: neurolinguistics programming, emotional freedom tapping, hypnotherapy, Reiki, but I was not drawn to Reiki. And timeline technique. I know all these things, but I honestly just cannot find people to do them on. And I'm starting to get kind of worried, like, what's going to happen to my skills if I can't use them? It's not like I'm just not finding clients, but even if I ask someone to, I offer them a free session, like something always comes up or they back out. Like, I feel like I can't give it away. And I'm like this close to asking a psychic why I can't get work, because this is how it's been my entire life. When I was 22, I graduated when I was 22, and I had 5 different, I don't want to say 5. Let's see. I had like 4 jobs at once, but I was still underemployed, and it was so hard to find like jobs to even apply to given my degree field, which was health promotion. And I felt very trapped and just not understanding how other people can just change jobs all the time and not have to worry, like have all these different experiences, but I'm sort of trapped. Even today, I noticed this woman that I went to high school with. She went from she goes between fashion and makeup and hair to banking. And she just keeps going back and forth. I'm like, how do people hire you? I'm not that she is amazing, I'm sure, at both of them, but like I've been amazing at a lot of things and I haven't even gotten interviews. The one time I did get an interview, I was referred by someone who worked at the company, which was my last job. And I get the interview and I think they offered me, I can't remember if they offered me the job and then rescinded it, or I think they offered me the interview and then rescinded it and then came back and offered it to me again. But I've just had no luck with that, no luck with finding clients. I had a client, and then yesterday she called and she said she really can't afford to do it in 3 months. And I'm just like, what is it? I feel like I have so much to offer. I know I have so much to offer. So why can I not give it to anyone? What am I missing? So that's the next quest. This is much different than before, where I couldn't offer it because I truly didn't have the self-worth to ask people to buy me. I did have clients when I had that business. I had like 5 different clients and I worked my tail off. Like I did much more than what was offered. I think it was like 6 1-hour sessions, and I would be on the phone with them for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, doing all this extra stuff. Like they really didn't have to do anything to compensate for not really feeling confident in what I had to offer. But that's 6 clients over a year and a half. And I don't know, I want to be successful so bad. And I'm finally at the position where I have the thing to offer. Whereas before I didn't quite know what to do. And then, so I thought, once I find the career, it'll just happen. But at this point, it hasn't. I've really been focusing on getting clients since about October. So October, November, December, we're 3.5 months in. And it might even be too early to be like crying tattoo tears over this. But I just really want to move on. I really want to do my purpose. I really want a return on my investment. I really want to change my lifestyle, and it's just so hard. So I wanted to share that. I made some other videos, but I felt like I just really wanted to be more transparent about what I'm experiencing, because everybody can teach you anything, and I don't need to be that. I want to express myself to someone. I still am very grateful for the journey that I've been on and the amount of stuff I've learned that if not for me trying to build a business, I don't know how I really would have gotten to that work, because it wasn't until I was trying to book appointments for Mary Kay in January 2019 that I realized something was wrong with me. That was the very beginning. And it was only the beginning. There was so much more work to do, and there continues to be work to do that I want to help other people do as well. I just want to help. Like, why is this so hard? Anyway, stay tuned for this part of the journey, and hopefully this is like the leg that takes us to the finish line, even though I know we never actually arrive. Okay? All right. Bye.